vlog again. Just can't wait to do a vlog again. The life I love is making vlogs for my friends, and I can't wait to do a vlog again. Doing a vlog again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I may never see again. And I can't wait to do a vlog again. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Top Vloggers. As always, I am High and Mighty Joe, hanging out with the lovely cat. We have Aaron and Owen in the back. We have got a great vlog for you today. I think it'll be enjoyable. Stay tuned. This week's adventure brings us to Kokomo, Indiana. Let's take a stroll around and see what they have to offer. Right here is the courthouse in Kokomo, Indiana.
Astral Projection Yellow 2015 to 2016 Painted Steel, Gray Cats, Pontiac, Michigan. It's on loan from the artist.
Very unique piece. Well, now that's not something I expected to see, but very beautiful.
Kokomantis, praying mantis statue. This is located on the corner of Washington Street and Sycamore Street, downtown Kokomo. The praying mantis stands 17 feet tall and 22 feet long from nose to tail. Her artwork is constructed of repurposed metal. Her torso and wings are made of World War II fuel pontoons, and her legs are made from stoplight arms. Developer was Scott Pitcher. It took him a total of 222 hours to erect this work of art.
And the Kokomantis says, "Please don't climb on me, I'm ticklish." Right outside Comics Cube is this super cool mural on the wall. Get a closer look at that. Super cool. Right next to the comic store is this small and replica version of the Liberty Bell. Kokomo's own Liberty Bell. There you go. Outside City Hall is this water coming up out of the ground around this ornate piece of art. There's some colors. And hopefully it looks even prettier in the nighttime. Well, we turned down this alleyway, and this is a really cool piece of artwork. Thought we'd go ahead and show it to you, and there's some others, so we're going to go ahead and show them to you as well.
Weavers of Light, Marsha Blackledge. We are in times of great change. Change is never easy and is often fraught with danger and mistakes. The dissonance that comes with great change can threaten all we hold most dear, our families, friendships, communities, and country, and this planet we all call home. Technology has brought about the ability to instantly communicate in many ways. Unfortunately, this makes it much easier to speak or act before we properly contemplate or think things through. We can choose to use technology properly rather than be victimized by it. In the Native American tradition, of which I am a part, it is said we carry two dogs upon our shoulders. One dog is negative and the other is positive. Each dog is constantly barking to be fed. We must choose which one we will feed. The fabric of our lives will be woven from the dog we choose. If we choose to feed the negative dog, our life fabric will reflect that many faces of fear, pain, anger, meanness, hostility, to name but a few. If we feed the positive dog, our life fabric will reflect love, light, grace, miracles will dance all around us. I offer this work of art and hope it will inspire each of you to feed positive dogs upon your shoulder and become a weaver of light. If enough of us chose this path, we will transform our world into one of love, grace, and light.
Right here in Kokomo, Indiana is home of America's first car, the 1894 Pioneer. It was invented by Elwood Haynes. And there we go. Not exactly sure why this owl is here, but it is.
Old Rugged Cross, Troy Caldwell. This version of the Old Rugged Cross is a little different than expected. The materials used to make this cross is basalt. Basalt is a rock which is formed when molten lava cools. This particular basalt column is from the Pacific Northwest part of America, so it is certainly many thousands of years old. The basalt columns are just pulled off the mountainside and sawn into smaller, more manageable sized pieces. The pieces have been left as close to the original form as possible, which makes them very rugged. The cross is arguably the most universally recognized symbol around the world. It is a symbol used to represent Christian faith for thousands of years.
That is a really very unique picture. I like it.
This piece represents the importance of a dream and an idea. As you continue to let your ideas and dreams take flight, you give into the creative process as it begins to come together piece by piece. I encourage you to pursue creativity with courage, to let go and let your work say what your words cannot. And then I realized that what you do with an idea, you can change the world. Our town. Cash Visual Arts Club, a group of homeschooled middle school and high school students, after studying the graphic pop art cityscapes of James Rizzi, Heather Galler, and Charles Pizzino, the students of the Cash Visual Arts Club decided it would be fun to create their own cityscape. Our town is a colorful, light-hearted look at the buildings and landmarks of Kokomo. See how many you can recognize.
This is a unique piece. Doesn't really have anything to say about it, but very beautiful. Creative Explosion number 2. Chad Wysong. Part of an ongoing series, CE number 2 visits the idea of recontextualizing objects of creation with objects of destruction, designed to be fun, relatable, and engaging. The piece brings to life the idea that perhaps we would be far better off if explosions were actually made of crayons. Maybe we would be. Now, this painting is inspired by my journey as both a person and an artist. I grew up on the outskirts of Rushville, Indiana, where John Deere tractors, cornfields, and wildflowers were common in my daily surroundings. As a child, my brothers had a passion for John Deere tractors, and their love for them rubbed off on me. I find tractors, especially antique tractors, fascinating and irreplaceable. Caitlin O'Neill done this beautiful piece, and we would like to thank her for this. This is a very, very beautiful piece of art. As a person who grew up in Rushville, Indiana, I agree that they were very prevalent everywhere you turn.
We all love superheroes. Since childhood, my favorite superhero has been Spider-Man. Spider-Man is unique from most superheroes because his character that is constantly evolving. He is not as strong as other superheroes, but he never gives up. This inspires me. Though he gets the power at the young age of 15, he understands that with great power comes great responsibility. I like the way he swings around on webbing throughout the skyscrapers in the city of New York, fighting for and protecting innocent. Recycled Meow, Jada Ferguson. The kitty is made of recycled cat magazines and acrylics. Many years ago, I doodled kitties on note cards and sold them to my friends as a fun hobby. I've had cats all my life and they bring me such comfort and joy, so I started drawing them for fun and help me relax and de-stress. This year has been my most stressful time yet. I lost my cat Wiley in April. His death was very unexpected and it motivated me to draw again.
And we would just like to say thank you very much for your beautiful artwork.
Talk to Me, Libby Kimbrough. Talk to Me is a work that I created in a time of trial and tribulation. When connecting with other people, it is difficult at times to put feelings into words. If one does not speak it does not mean that they have nothing to say, but rather their words are trapped behind their guarded lips. It is understandable to be lost in thought at times, but it is also challenging to try to navigate unsaid wishes and demands of others. The listener is left to conclude and assume an ending rather than hear the truth from the speaker. A Form of Grace, Ramona Daniels. This painting is titled A Form of Grace. When I initially started this painting, I had an entirely different concept in mind, but the more I worked on it, the more it reminded me of simple elegance. Elegance is a statement, it doesn't solely relate to what we wear, but it's based on how we carry ourselves. The Diminished Voice, Sam Fogel. The diminished voice illustrates our lack of voice pertaining to social issues, but also our enhanced view of the world with outlets like social media. We are forced to endure the atrocities of the world in a front row seat with little power to change our home.
Now on the other side of the alley is the Kokomo perspective. And as you can see, they have decorated their building with this beautiful mural. It says Kokomo perspective since 1989. Now this is Kokomo's free paper. Kokomo has a paid paper and a free paper. The Kokomo perspective is their free paper, and they have a paper called the Kokomo Tribune that is a paid paper. But just thought I would show you how beautiful this building is. I love the artwork. Of course, you know me, I love murals and things like that, and I find this kind of stuff very, very interesting and very, very beautiful, and I apologize for the sun and the glare, and it's just so beautiful to see a building done in such magnitude that they would, that the city of Kokomo would allow them to do this as well. So, very beautiful. Thank you, Kokomo Perspective. Now, there is the Storybook Express. It is a convenience store that they have designed the outside to look like a storybook. That is beautiful. Look at that chimney. Oh, I love that. Look at that chimney. That's so beautiful. Super awesome. Totally loving that. Now there is the Kokomo Memorial Gymnasium. The Wildcats, home of the Kokomo Wildcats, and also, at one point in time, home to a WCW event. Now over here is the Kokomo Jackrabbits Stadium. I'm not sure if you can get a good look at that, but it looks like they got a bouncy house and some other things going on over there. This is the home of the Jackrabbits. The stadium wasn't supposed to be here. A lot of controversy about the stadium. That in itself is probably a whole wall.
For decades, an M4 Sherman tank commemorating World War II veterans has been prominently displayed in Kokomo's Foster Park. But following the recent discussions of a rumored relocation, what was seen as a source of community pride has quickly become a topic of shrouded in controversy. The tank, which is positioned along the Wildcat Creek Walk of Excellence, has been rumored to be destined for a move to American Legion Post 6, but Commander Jerry Mitchell said he has not been given any sort of definitive information. As far as anything anybody has said, there has been no information about a date or time the tank will be moved here. Mitchell said, "All we did was say that we would be honored to have the tank, but we have not been given any confirmation that the tank is coming here." Mitchell wrote a letter expressing the post's openness to acquiring the tank, he said, which he then delivered to Kokomo Mayor Greg Goodnight last Wednesday during an organizational meeting. It has been about 3 or 4 weeks since we were asked if we wanted the tank, said Mitchell, who added he wasn't sure who initially contacted Post 6. "I was told I needed to write a letter, and I put it all in there. That was pretty much it. Now we are having second thoughts because if it's going to cause this much of a ruckus, we don't want it. We did not request the tank, and we did not mean to step on anyone's toes. If it stays in Foster Park, that is all right."
And it's been here in Foster Park all my life. And that's been 37 years. So it's been here for 37 years, and I assume that it will stay here. It has not moved yet.
4 years ago, March 26th, 2015.
So March 24th.
26th.
March 26th, 2015 is when that article was posted, and it has been now 4 years, and it still sits right here in Foster Park. So if you ever get a chance to come to Foster Park, it's beautiful. As you can see, we can take a closer look at it. It is absolutely gorgeous. Nice Sherman tank, and it's like I said, it's absolutely gorgeous. And if you happen to get a chance to be here in the Kokomo area, and you've never seen one, it's nice to see. Well, thank you so much for coming on this vlog with us. We had a tremendous time. I hope you guys did as well.
You can join us on all of our social media websites, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at thetopvlogers. Also, if you'd like to help us reach the top, you can do so by going to www.patreon.com/thetopvlogers. Without your help and support, these vlogs would be almost impossible to do.
And I believe that is going to do it for us here today. I hope you guys enjoyed the hidden gems of the city of Kokomo and where I'm from. And it's like I said, it's not the biggest town in the world, but it's where we're originally from. So until next time, Top Vloggers out.